Hi everyone, in this video it's a couple of things. I'm showing you, first of all, the start thing is just like, oh my god, I'm so impressed with myself in the change I'm having in my body now. This shot was kind of me just kind of getting ready to do my warm up for some shoulder press exercises, and for the first time ever I'm seeing like muscles which I've never seen before. This exercise I like because it works the fronts of the delts, the biceps, the shoulders, also a bit of the chest as well. It's a bit of a core exercise, but just whenever I do the first exercise, suddenly everything comes in. I've got veins in my shoulders and everything. I'm absolutely loving it, and it's given me such a motivation to keep on exercising. The next thing I want to tell you about is that I still managed to do another PB. Although I've been doing lots of cardio, here I got the 40kg dumbbells, and on my shoulder press I managed to do 5 reps, making sure that they come all the way down, they're proper reps and they actually touch my shoulders, because I see some people doing it and they don't actually bring the weights that far down. But yeah, very happy because my previous PB was only 4, and this time, although it was slow as hell, I managed to do 5. And okay, it's only 1 rep, but it's 1 rep. And I always think, you know, wherever you do, if it's 1 more, it's 1 more. Think of it as a win. So I was happy about that. Now, here is my new super intensive cardio interval high intensity training, which I'm doing in the mornings now. So what I'm doing is I'm doing 3 sets of this whole exercise. The whole exercise takes about 10 or 11 minutes to do. In total it's got 7 different exercises in it, and between each exercise I'm having a minute's rest. So the first exercise I'm doing is on the rowing machine, and I'm trying to do it for 2 minutes on this, and I'm trying to do it slow for the first 30 seconds, then after 30 seconds I'm trying to blast out as hard as I can, so it's like a high intensity thing. So I'm just trying to see how high a number I can get when you look at the reading and it says how many calories an hour you would have been burning. So here you see this is me suddenly like really starting to build up the power. So instead of just like trying to go at like 2 minutes for 500 meters, I'm trying to do it slower but then have 2 really hard blasts in between. But it works out roughly 2 minutes for 500 meters for what I'm doing here. So that's getting my heart rate up nice and high, and it's working everything. It's working my back, my arms, and absolutely everything.
2 minutes, 509 meters. 1 minute rest, and then on to medicine ball.
So that's got the heart rate up. I've got my tools in the background. The first thing that I'm going to be using is the medicine ball. You've seen this in my previous videos where I'm just throwing it up. But what I'm doing, I'm throwing it up as hard as I can. So again, this is using full acceleration of everything, because I'm going from right down in the squat position, right down there, throwing it right up. I'm trying not to jump up too much with my feet. So I'm not trying to like jump in the air, as it were, because I'm really trying to keep my feet close to the ground, but still trying to use explosive exercises, throwing the ball as high as I can. This is a 10kg ball. If that's easy for you, go for a heavier ball if you've got it. If not, maybe try and just up your number of reps. And again, sometimes I suddenly fall over or I lose balance or whatever. So yeah, after doing 10 reps of that, I'll wait for a minute, and you'll notice I'm watching the clock up at the top right there. And now it's another kind of cardio thing where it's 1 minute solid of just speed rope skipping. After doing the shoulder stuff, I find this is still working the shoulders, also working the wrists, but again is quite a good core exercise and just kind of gives the legs a little bit of a shake out after doing that. And I'm not going at like a super fast speed or anything. I'm doing a couple of crosses just whenever it feels more comfortable, but just trying to do 1 minute of that. So once a minute of that has been done, put that down, and then it's over to the core bag.
Core bag, 5 reps.
Now the core bag I'm using is a lot heavier. It's a 20kg bag of weights. Again, you could use it with a barbell if you wanted. And what I'm trying to do again is just trying to do it as well as possible rather than as high or as whatever. And here I'm just trying to pick it up from the ground and throw up. So really working the medial deltoids, the middle bit of your shoulders, your traps, your back, your squat muscles, your legs, pretty much everything's get used again. And it's a dynamic exercise because you're throwing it, and it may go into different positions, so you're having to like get into position and catch it. So it's not a repeat exercise every single time. And after that, I'm going on to a plyometric press-ups, where it's you have your legs separated a little bit, and you have your one arm on a raised platform like this. So I'm trying to do 10, and what I'm trying to do now is make sure that there's only one kind of clap sound as my hands hit the ground. So whenever the hand hits the ramp and the ground, it's almost at exactly the same time. So that's working the chest. So that's a good one. Just 10 reps of that again, another minute's rest in between. Now this is my new tough exercise, which I've only recently been able to start doing. It's on a bar which is just kind of at chin level, and it's a pull up with a push down, with a jump up as well. If you find that easy, do more reps is all I would say. Try and instead of 5, go for 10, which is what I'll be doing in the future. And then to finish it off, a little bit of kettlebell. I was absolutely shattered, so I've only got a light kettlebell. It's only like 8 kilograms here. I think next time I'm doing this, I'll probably do a heavier kettlebell. I'm doing 10 reps on each side, just swinging it in between the legs and just up past vertical, not up past horizontal, and keeping the other arm out to the side. I'm finding this is going to be, it's almost kind of a bit of a relaxing one. It's stretching off everything, and it's not like a hard pounding exercise or anything. There's nothing getting jarred. It's all nice kind of smooth movements, and I would say I think this is really working the core, because you have to use your back, your butt, your abs, your sides, because again it's one weight, so you're a little bit off balance and all that. So I think the kettlebell is definitely a good exercise. And yeah, so that is my 7 exercises.
And that's a 12-minute workout.
And in total it's taken me about 10 or 11 minutes. And that is one set. So I'm trying to do 3 sets of that for my morning workouts whenever I'm doing my high intensity stuff, whenever I've had some breakfast beforehand. If you've got any tips or ideas of how I could make it better, please let me know. I'd be most interested to hear. Cheers, bye bye.